Hey, this is Otto and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make almond coconut yogurt. So I've got a Thai young coconut. Just picked this up at Whole Foods, so I don't know, about an hour and a half ago. And I'm going to get the wrapping off of it. And behind me here, I've got some almonds. Now these have been soaked for a day, and I've changed the water a couple times in them. So they're truly raw almonds. They're not treated. They're not heated. They're pure and true. So what I'm going to do is put some almonds in this blender here. Blender cup. Get some almonds in it, and that's about right. Maybe a little bit less. I just blended up a few almonds a moment ago for almonds. We'll blend up almonds in a salad. So we got this, and we're going to crack open the coconut with this cleaver here. Open it up. Alright. Okay. See if I can get my coconut buddy over here. This is called Coconut Buddy. Super useful. It kind of slides in with the meat of the coconut and helps you just kind of get everything out. So we're gonna take this coconut here and get the meat off of it first and foremost. Alright, so this is a good coconut. It's got some nice thick chunks of meat in it. We'll pop that in there. We're going to add in the coconut water. Filling that up with coconut water. There we go there. And now I'm going to take this coconut buddy and get all the coconut out of this, all the coconut meat. And we're going to put this in with the blender, because it makes it nice and creamy, this yogurt that we're making. Alright, let's get this plodded along. Now, one thing you do want to be very cautious of when you're working with coconut is that that you don't get any of the coconut shell in the blender, because the blender doesn't quite blend it all up, no matter how powerful your blender is, and then you get stuck with a little bit of shards of coconut in your yogurt, and if you use that as the base in smoothies, as I do, then you end up getting it in your smoothies, and it's just like, really? So it's not so fun to do that. And let's see here. Now, making this all in real time, there's nothing that was done ahead of time, so you can see actually how long it really does take to make this, and in actuality, it's pretty darn quick. So let me just check this for any fragments of shell. Alright, we've got a nice big piece of coconut there. And one more over here. Yeah, just like coconut. Okay. So, again, this is a Coconut Buddy. Super useful. You can probably find them online. Very, 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 very worthwhile the investment. And we only have 2 other ingredients that we're going to put into this. Maybe a little bit of water if I need to add a little extra water to it. But this is a probiotic blend. Right there, probiotic blend. I get this from a company called naturalchoiceproducts.net. I don't get any affiliate link or anything like that for telling you about it. This is just what I use personally. So I'm going to put 1 scoop and 2 scoops. Now this probiotic is what actually turns it into an active culture that you're able to have as a yogurt. And then the second thing I'm going to use is this is an amino acid blend. It's got all 22 amino acids, so everything that you need to make up a complete protein. It's got essential fatty acids, omega-3s, 6s, and 9s. It's got some B vitamins in it. It's got all kinds of great stuff. I love this stuff for the taste of it. Not to mention like what it actually does physically for the body, because it brings in the amino acids, then it then formulates it into a complete protein. Whereas when you bring in proteins, your body has to break it down to amino acid form so it can then restructuralize it into a usable complete protein. So this just skips a whole step there for the body and makes it super easy for everything to work. It's called Nutritional Essentials, and this is vanilla flavor. And I get this from the same company, naturalchoiceproducts.net. I also, if I'm out of this, this can sometimes run a little pricey. It's like $32 a container. For me, it's worth it. I absolutely love this stuff. If you want to go something a little more cost effective that's still super high quality, I have used Sun Warrior sprouted brown rice protein, vanilla flavor again. Really good stuff. It's not quite as tasty, yet it's still damn good. And I just like this for the taste factor, and that's worth the extra money for me. So I'm going to put, now if you want a quantifiable amount, I would say 2 to 3 heaping tablespoons. I'm just going to eyeball it because that's how I roll. And we'll call that good. And then the last step is blend it in a high-powered blender. I use a K-Tech, the Will It Blend type blender. So we're going to blend this up. Okay, I do need to add a little bit of water to this because there wasn't enough coconut water in it. So right behind me here is a little water 5-gallon jug. And I add a little bit of water, so that should do the trick. And we're going to blend it back up more. Didn't put quite enough water in it. It needs just a touch more. So, I'm going to go back to the water thing here, and just a little bit more water. That should do it with any luck. And you like my very precise scientific method here. Just a touch here, touch there. Very, very scientific, very exact. I want to make sure we're being on the genius level here, okay? Okay, this came out really good. You can see how creamy this is. This is super good. Sometimes I might even put it in for another spin just to make it even creamier. But this is almond coconut yogurt. The next step here, you can see I got enough for, there's probably a good 3-4 smoothies worth in here. I like putting them in as the base to a smoothie, then adding in some greens and some fruits on top of it, maybe another Thai young coconut, or sometimes I use fresh orange juice, but I prefer coconut. Really, really good stuff. A little more nutritional essentials in a smoothie. But this is, it adds a lot of good dense calories, builds some really strong lean body, like my body's pretty lean, pretty fit, I've been eating like this for about 3 years with this coconut yogurt. Almost 4 years. Almost 4 years with coconut yogurt. I love this stuff. I keep a good bone strength, good muscle mass, good density. I weigh about 204, 205 pounds. So I'm 6'4", pretty lean, pretty strong. I do inverted push-ups on my hands and even on my fingertips, so I do have a good bit of strength, and that is what I have to share with you here today. So make it a great one and enjoy. Oh, one last thing. I let this sit out for about 4 hours so that it culturizes. Don't let it go much longer than that, because then it'll get a little too nippy. But depending on room temperature, 70 to 75 degrees, somewhere around there. Let it sit for 4 hours. You have a nice, fully culturized yogurt that tastes awesome. So make it a great day.